now let's design our blog page. Okay, so first thing that we need to design here is our blog header, because it's that ugly blue color. So what we'll do is we'll go to our trusty Unsplash, where we find all of our royalty-free images, and I'll find one that's relevant. So maybe motorbike adventure writing. Let's see. Okay, that is not accurate. So maybe we'll take away adventure. And it's just giving me writing. I might try motorcycle. Oh, these look cool. That is the new Harley adventure bike. Very cool. Okay, I gotta stop being distracted. I don't know if there's any ones here about writing, but maybe that one looks kind of cool. So I might just download this one. I've given up on the writing part. So let's call it motorbike parked outside. What is it? Outside graffiti garage. Okay. And I'll save that to where I create a new build a website example. There we go. Save that one there. Tiny PNG, because we always need to compress our images before we upload them. There we go. Drag and drop. Ah, too large. So that's really annoying. The Tiny PNG is free, but if you want to compress images that are over 5 megabytes and they're too large, what I might be able to do is open with preview. There might be other ways in which I can, make it smaller. Let me go, tools, adjust size, width 10,000. Let's change it to 3, maybe 4,000. 4,000 pixels, and we'll save that. It was what, 10,000 pixels wide? I really didn't need a image that large. Now my computers. Okay. Let's see. Still 6.5. Now it's frozen. Here it is. Okay, it's saved finally. Let's try it again. So what I did was I just used the preview that came with my Mac computer. It's called Preview. I used it to just change the size, the actual size of it. It wasn't compressing it, so that would get it underneath the 5 megabytes. All right, here we go. Save it in the right place. And yes, I want to replace. Okay, great. Now that we've done that, No, that's not what we want to edit. We want to edit this page here. So let's enable the visual builder so that we can start editing it. Okay, so we want a background image here, and I might, all right, let's go. Section settings, background, put an image in it. So this is the image, add a background image, that tab. Click the plus button, and I'll upload this one that we have. And what should we call the alt text? Maybe I'll call it Harley Davidson parked in street. There we go. Nice. Okay, so now, you know, our blog, this text here kind of fades into the background a little bit, doesn't it? So it'll be good to make it easy to read. And the way that I do that is to use this gradient that I can put over the top. So let's try maybe this one here. I can't see it, so there's a button down here that says place gradient above background image, and I click yes. Yes. And now our image has disappeared because this gradient is now on top. And I'll click this other one here. Oop, and I will choose maybe this one. Now I also need to change the transparency or the opacity of it by moving this slider down here. There we go. There we go. I also think I want to make this a bit darker. So maybe I'll use this color. Whoops. This color. Bringing that down a bit. Maybe I'll do both of them that color. It's not bad. It's not too much of a gradient. Maybe that one will be a little bit darker. There we go. So now we've got the blog. Our blog stands out quite nicely. I might edit that to change the text. So heading text number 1, I'll change it to default. Capitals, italics, because that is our style right there. Nice. Okay, so now we've edited this section area, and I quite like that. Okay, so now we've got our blog area here. Okay. Also, I need to delete this footer. It's important to delete all the footers on the pages that you have that if this was part of the template. So get rid of that. Now our other footer is back. And oh, I just realized that we might have an issue right here. You see our latest posts? We now have 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we only want to have 3, because this is like a bit too many, we'll need to change that. So keep that in mind. We'll do that at the end of this video. Should only take a minute. So now we have this one to edit. But I remember we edited the blog posts on the home page. So wouldn't it make sense to have them look exactly the same as the home page one? I think so. So what I'll do is I'll go back to the home page. What I did was I just right-clicked on the home and I open link in a new tab. So here we're back on the home page, and down here is where we've already styled our blog post. So I'm just going to copy and paste this style, copy this style and then paste it into my other blog. So I'll click on Enable Visual Builder. Scroll down to here. There we go. Now I want to hover over here, click on these 3 dots for this module, and I go Copy Module Styles, like that. So now I go back to blog, and now I can click here, click on the 3 little buttons, paste module styles. Let's see, it's working its magic. And it didn't do what it was supposed to do. That is so weird. Let's try it again. Copy module styles. Paste module styles. There we go. Don't know what happened there. But now we've got that nice color in here for the meta information. And we've got our red read more buttons there. Okay, it's looking good. And you can see here that there's no like writing here. That's because we didn't actually put any content in this post. But if we did, then it would be down here and it would cut off at 270 characters long. So it all is sitting at the right length. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay, our blog. There are blog posts, and you know, now we have 4 blog posts. We need to make sure that we tell them how many blog posts we want to have. So here we've got it set to 3, but we want to see all of them, or at least we want to see more of them. So now I might set it to, like, how many blog posts do we want to have on a page? We could have 30. You could have 50. You could set it to whatever you want. But for us, we'll just set it on the 30 mark, and whenever we add a new blog post, it will just add to it. Okay. There we go. The other thing that we could do is, let's click this. Let's go back into it. If we did set it to 3, I'm only going to set it as 3 to show you this demonstration. But if we go down to elements, we can show pagination, which means that, say you have 30 posts, 30 posts on this page here, but you actually have 40 blog posts that you've written, but you don't want to have them all on the first page. You want to have it on the second page. That's what pagination does. So you show pagination. And here it'll say, you know, click for older entries. And if you click that, then it'll show us blog post 3. So that's a cool little feature for you. And probably you might only need it once you start getting up into the higher numbers of blog posts and you're like, oh, I want to have another page where they can see all my other ones, so I don't have like a bazillion blog posts on the one page. Okay, so I might take that away and put it back to 30. Okay. All right. Some cool little features that you can do with this blog post module. So here, if you click on settings, you know it's a blog post module because it says blog settings up here. We can put different categories and say, I only want to show this particular category on this. And we haven't set up categories, but we will do that in the next video. But for now, I want to actually show you. Let's just quickly get rid of this down here. Okay, so I'm just going to save this. Save. I'm trying to keep these videos as short as possible instead of like trying to cram as much in. I hope that's helpful for you. So I just saved that. Now let's go back to our dashboard. Now remember, when we want to edit our footer, we need to edit it in the theme builder because it's a global footer and it applies to every single page on our website. So we edit that. I click the little button. Now here we want to edit how many posts we see. Currently, this is also a blog module. This is a blog module which is showing the latest posts, but we've taken away the image, we've taken away the writing, like the excerpt that it puts in there, and we only want to show the blog post title and this other meta information here. So here, the issue that we're seeing 4 when we really only want to see 3 and by default, Divi only shows us 3. We've got to specify here in post count, and click this little question mark, choose how much posts you would like to display per page. So that's bad English. Choose how many posts. Anyway, picky. So I would click 3. That should fix the issue where only the latest 3 blog posts are seen. And that is it. That's us fixing that issue right there. So now I'm going to save that and exit out of that. But that is all about this one. Actually, no, not this one. That was all about how to style the blog page here. And I know it's very simple. That's a simple version. Now I'm going to show you how you can use the Divi layouts library. So Divi comes with a whole bunch of layouts that they've already created this kind of stuff and designed it. So you can actually take advantage of Divi's layouts to style your pages. And I'm going to be demonstrating how to do that on our blog. You can use it for a variety of pages. They've got layouts for about, for home, for landing pages, contact pages. They've got all of them there. I think it's worth you learning how to do it yourself instead of just using Divi layouts. But I do want to show you the feature on this blog. I will create a dummy page to do that though. So I'll see you in that next video.